Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. I am as always Phoenix Light 91, and today, may the 4th be with you, and may the 4th be with us all. Yes, it's May the 4th, it's Star Wars Day. Do you think I was going to let Star Wars Day go and not put up a Star Wars video on my day off work as well? I mean, it was just never going to happen, was it, guys? We are carrying on with part 3 with our first space battle above Coruscant. In this video, I will also be revealing one of this game's secrets, and we're just basically, guys, in this episode, we're going to take advantage, and it's going to be quite fun, and hopefully we can actually do quite well. But you're probably gonna slam me in the comments down below, because what I'm about to do in this episode is not how you play this game. But let's just jump in and let's just do it. Yeah! Get a lovely, glorious snippet cutscene from Revenge of the Sith. And again, I do not own that content, but check the description down below for the disclaimer.
As the Clone Wars progressed, more and more ground-based legions found themselves pressed into space combat, including the fighting forces of the 501st. For months, every hour of our downtime was spent in the simulator, preparing for the time we would face our enemies from the cockpit of a 170. Finally, the day came to earn our wings. The CIS had staged a daring kidnapping of Chancellor Palpatine and was being escorted from Coruscant by a fleet of separatist ships. With only a few veterans...
Was it really a capture, though?
Many of the 501st were pressed into service to drive off the Seps and buy time for a pair of Jedi Knights to rescue the Chancellor.
Was it Anakin the Jedi Knight? I think he might still at this stage have been a Padawan. Discrepancy there. So, Clone Pilot loadout. Clone Marine is effectively the same as the class we used in the last episode, only difference being that this one has a rocket launcher instead of a pistol. But as we're in space, we'll be the pilot, but it won't really matter when I show you guys what I've actually done.
This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Pilots and Marines, get to your ships. The Jedi are depending on you.
So that just simply says press Y to get into a vehicle and press A to take off if it's a spaceship. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's May the 4th. It's a hot day. It's been a long day for me, and I think it's time that we let our hair down. I don't have a lot of it, but what I do have left, I've let it down for this episode. I have found cheat codes for this game. As an old Xbox game, it has cheat codes. I thought it would make something different. You'll probably slam me in the comments down below, and you know, if you want to slam me, fine. I'll take it with a pinch of salt, but it's a laugh. It is a laugh. This will be the only video I will use this particular cheat code. There's one other one that I will show you in the next video. If you want to see that, stick around for that. The cheat code I have today is for invincibility, so we cannot die, we cannot be shot, we cannot be blown up. And we will bounce off enemy ships like a ping pong ball. Perfect, let's go. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'm diving away right at the last second. Y to get in, and off we go.
Incoming fighters, take them out.
So X locks on to the nearest I would say ship, but more like item of importance, which would be the Starfire, even though there's two down here, one down here. RT will fire my blaster, LT will fire my torpedoes, and as you can already see, we are getting hit quite hard, and we are taking no damage whatsoever in doing this. Look, see, look. Hello, Mr. Ship. Boing. Oh, it's like being an early teenager again. To be fair, when I first discovered these cheats in my cheat book, because I didn't have internet at the time, I just had a £5 like cheat book that had 501 cheat codes. Or sorry, or rephrase that, 501 games and all of their cheat codes. Because I didn't have internet until a couple of weeks after this game first came out on my PlayStation 2. And it was just fun. It was really just fun. My aim today though is not fun. It is appalling. And that didn't kill him? Bruv, why are you giving me the slip for? Thank you. Right, you're dead. Really? That was a good kill.
We've got a banking clan ship acting as a frigate for the droids. Destroy it.
So, as this is just a tutorial mission, these frigates, when you're actually playing in either online or any of the other single player games, you want to take these out relatively quickly. You get a load of battle points for doing it.
Focus your fire on the main CIS ships. We need their shields down as quickly as possible.
So now we've got to focus our attention to the capital ships. And this is where you need the Y bomber, or the bomber of your particular alliance's faction, because it just melts shields so much more easier. This, because it's the training mission, is actually going down quite quick, but it would not be as fast as it is even with the bomber. It would take a while, but what can I say? Apparently I just randomly shot my LT trying to take out the shields and got given the kill for it, so I won't complain. Oh, I got too close. I got a bit too close. Remember, like I said, guys, just treat this episode with a pinch of salt. It's all fun and games.
Take down the droid communications array. That'll give you an opening.
So now the shields are down, what you would do is you would begin to target the critical systems of the capital ship, the communications array, the sensors, the life support engines. Take them out and earn, like I am,
Well done. Now that
I've just got to land, a ton of battle points, and then the medals as well that follows. So press A to land. This is now where the cheat comes into play.
Use rockets or time bombs to destroy the internal systems.
Because I should not be able to live for long doing this, but I mean, while we have it active, we'll make hay. Yeah, like I said, guys, this cheat code will remain active until I either quit the game, as in turn it off and take it out of the disk tray, or until I just turn off my Xbox. But if I was to use this again, I would need to put the code back in. I'm just toying with this guy now. I need to concentrate. Bear me a second. I've got cheats on and I'm still doing so bad today. Thank you. I will leave a link in the what am I? Dan, wake up. I will leave in the description down below of the combination to get this particular cheat. Right, so in here we go. Of course, you don't need to land in the capital ship to destroy the critical systems. That's a very, very handy switch. You can destroy them from the outside. This is if you want to destroy them from the inside. And personally, I always destroy them from the outside. I just find that easier. Because obviously normally I don't play with the cheats on. I'm just doing it today as a little treat on Star Wars Day. Because why not? This pistol has now become OP.
Now, grab a fighter and destroy the bridge of the enemy cruiser.
Destroy the bridge. Again, I'll be looking at this stage for a bomber to use, because it would do severe damage, but for the purposes of this training video or training mission, I think your weapons damage output has been increased dramatically, and the shields on the capital ships and health of critical systems has been well and truly compromised. As you can see, guys, I'm speeding up with thrusters. Press the right thumbstick up to go quicker like I am, press it down to go slower, enable tighter turns, hold B for evasive manoeuvres as well, and you end up pretty much just doing that.
Well done, gents. With flying like that, the Republic is well on its way to victory.
That is great parking. That is expert parking there at the end from me. Oh my days, that went horribly wrong even with cheat codes, man. Days.
Enabling the final capital ship, General Kenobi and Skywalker took advantage of the opportunity we'd created and rescued the Chancellor. Took all the credit too.
Did they? I could have sworn that Obi-Wan left it for Anakin to have his, was it glorious day with the politicians? Glorious moment with the politicians? I'm not certain, guys. As you can see, we've got medals, all that stuff. Ignore the basically pretty much all that on the screen. The 10.97 KD though is actually about right. It was actually higher than that. It was about 11.5 the other day, and I died like 3 or 4 times on the bounce. I just got spawn killed by the bots, which is a shame. But I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. The good thing about these medals is that when you get to 64, you get to permanently unlock the advantage. So this one here, endurance. When we get that 64 times, so we're halfway, we will spawn in with an energy regen bonus. So we will be able to recover health quicker. It's a bit like a back to tank, effectively, which gives you health. No, I don't want to do that just yet. For Lucia, a planet that was only in the film for about a minute, but is on a game that is old in comparison to the new one. EA, are you listening? Do an update and give us this planet, please, for the new game, because otherwise it's just gonna fade. It pretty much already has. I'm going to wrap this video up here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed this fun episode. I hope you've enjoyed taking the mickey out of me. And in the next episode, there will be no invincibility cheat, so we can die. And it will be very interesting to see if I actually do die. Just remember, please guys, like, comment and subscribe as well if you have enjoyed it. And may the Force be with you.